Hey, this is Joe Mabe with my very good friend Deb Silver,
Hi.
and we have an I Beat Cancer story. And Deb, your story is very unique and it's wonderful. And we are at Hyperbaric Fitness. We are not doctors. We're scuba divers. We're divers, and we do some things that are non-conventional. We don't practice medicine. We just practice health and wellness through hyperbarics. And so, uh, Deb, how long ago were you diagnosed with cancer?
4 years ago this month.
4 years ago. And what kind of cancer was it?
Breast cancer, stage one,
Mhm.
lobular invasive carcinoma.
You went for a certain amount of time, then it got worse, or you got sicker.
Uh, about 6 months, 5 to 6 months after diagnosis, I was getting sicker. Um, about a year after diagnosis, I had a CAT scan and they said I had a spot on my liver and a spot on my skull. Um, Somewhere around that approaching the 1 year mark, few months shy of that, I learned about your facility in Swansea and started coming in for hyperbaric treatment.
Yeah, you had to drive a long ways.
Yeah, hour and a half one way.
Yeah, yeah. And today you are,
Cancer free.
she is cancer free today. So we had a little happy dance in the lobby just about an hour ago. And it's a wonderful thing to hear that. Now you're a woman of faith, and you prayed, and what did you feel led to do?
Uh, I felt in my spirit very strongly to stand against convention. And that's, I will say it this way, that was the word that the Lord gave me, if you will.
Mm.
Um, And I mean, there was a wrestle around that. It took about 3 months to make a decision. But anytime I considered having mastectomy, which was what was recommended by traditional medicine, I had no peace about it. Um, no peace whatsoever. And so I chose to stand against convention. If you'll allow me, I'll back up a year. A year prior to diagnosis, somebody had prayed for me, um, just to bless me. And when they did, that person had a what they called a vision in their mind's eye. And they said, I see you standing with a compass in your hand, Deb. And something is coming in your life where the compass arrow is going to point over here, and everything in your logic and in the world is going to tell you to go this direction. But whatever this thing is, you've got to follow the compass because that's the spirit of God. And so a year later, I'd kind of forgotten about that. A year later, I'm contemplating this very important decision about whether to have surgery or not, and that came fresh back in my mind. That prayer, and I knew this is the thing, and that word about standing against convention was the compass needle pointing me in a different direction.
I want to say, because I've known you for how long have I known you? 2 years, 3 years?
It's 3 years this summer.
3 years, and you've been actively coming to Hyperbaric Fitness. I want to say that you have done extraordinarily well on diet, on exercise, on health. I want to say that you, Deb, took your health seriously, and this is what you did. You went to war in every natural way of cancer, and you mentioned to me that you did not do. And I'm saying nothing positive or negative. I'm just relating your story.
Yes.
You chose not to do chemo, radiation, or an operation to remove your breast.
Correct.
You chose none of that.
Correct.
Uh, and today you said you're cancer free.
Yes.
Now
Yes.
tell me how you know you're cancer free.
In August, I had a PET scan, which measures the metabolic activity of cancer if it exists in your body, and that showed no metabolic activity whatsoever. I also had a blood test called Cell Search. There's a few different ones that do the same thing. That's one. Another one's called Signatura, and there's a third called Main Track. They measure for circulating cancer cells in your bloodstream, and you want that value to be 0, which mine is.
How wonderful. Well, that's so great. That's so great. And just your opinion about you've been to our Swansea location
Yes.
and you've been to our Hooksett location. You actually went to one of my temporary locations in Oklahoma,
Yes.
right?
All three.
Yeah, you went to three locations of Hyperbaric Fitness. And what is your experience?
I've had a fantastic experience at all three locations. I would say this newest one at Hooksett is definitely state of the art and very comfortable and very accommodating, evolving and accommodating. But the newer tank, the newer seats certainly make it even more inviting.
A little more upscale in Hooksett.
And it's 15 minutes from my home,
There you
which
go.
makes it much more inviting.
There you go.
Um,
You save 3 hours in your car. So
yeah, but
there you go.
you know, beyond just the medical, the health benefits from using the tank, there's a camaraderie that develops amongst the other clients that come. And you know, I have relationships with people that I spent time with in Swansea week in and week out, and um, met some other people that are cancer thrivers there. And um, you know, they become near and dear to our hearts. And you know, I miss going to Swansea and the people that I would see on a weekly basis, and we have a lot of fun during the dives. It's definitely a think tank where people have interesting conversations along the way and support each other in their health journeys and other things as well.
So just to reiterate, at Hyperbaric Fitness, we make no claims that we are curing cancer with what we do. But I make all the claims that we are supporting the body to its maximum health, which includes getting rid of cancer. So we just boost your health and we give your body, in our opinion, a fighting chance. And Debbie, you did so well. You managed your diet.
Yes.
You went for it. You prayed. You surrounded yourself with positive people. You made a decision that you were going to live and not die. And here
Yes.
you are. That
Yes.
is awesome. All right, Hyperbaric Fitness, Hooks it in Swansea.
Do it.